Hello, my friends. My dog Moo and I are here to wish you a happy Wacky Wednesday and a happy Earth Day. Today we're going to be finishing up reading the Lorax, and I will put part 1 in the description box below. I hope you guys are enjoying this story. I hope you're enjoying your Earth Day. I hope you get to do some Earth Day scavenger hunts and that you're helping the environment in at least one way today. All right, so when we left the Onceler, he had just made his super axe hacker that can chop off 4 trees with one smacker. And the Lorax wasn't there to tell him to stop. He was gone. So the Onceler thinks he doesn't have to deal with the Lorax anymore. But the next week he knocked on my new office door. He snapped, "I'm the Lorax, who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shade in their barbaloot suits and happily lived eating truffula fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffula fruit to go round, and my poor barbaloots are all getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies." "They loved living here, but I can't let them stay. They'll have to find food, and I hope that they may. Good luck, boys," he cried, and he sent them away. I, the Onceler, felt sad as I watched them all go, but business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. I meant no harm, I most truly did not, but I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads of the thneeds I shipped out. I was shipping them forth, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more thneeds, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. We talked yesterday about how it's okay to want to make money because you need to make money, but the way that the Onceler is doing it is not the best way because it's hurting the environment. He's getting a little greedy. Then again he came back. I was fixing some pipes when that old nuisance Lorax came back with more gripes. "I am the Lorax!" He coughed and he whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled. He snargled. He sniffed. "Onceler!" he cried with a crufulous croak. "Onceler! You're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swami swans! Why, they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in his throat." And you can see his factories are making all sorts of gross smoke into the air. "And so," said the Lorax, "please, pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off. Where will they go? I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog you've smogged up around here." "What's more," snapped the Lorax. His dander was up. "Let me say a few words about gallupity-gallup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making gallupity-gallup, also schloppity-schlop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Onceler man, you." That stuff is pretty gross. And look, it's all over the floor. They're not very clean in this factory, are they? "You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so smeary." Would you want to play in that water and drink that water? I wouldn't. And then I got terribly mad. I got mad. I yelled at the Lorax, "Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap yap and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you, I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more truffula trees into thneeds, which everyone needs." And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack. From outside in the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall. The very last truffula tree of them all. See, the Onceler wasn't smart enough to try to replace the trees that he's chopping down. He chopped them down so quickly he couldn't plant any seeds to grow new ones. So is he going to be able to make thneeds anymore if there's no more trees? Probably not. No more trees, no more thneeds, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Now all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big, empty factory, the Lorax, and I. The Lorax said nothing, just gave me a glance, just gave me a very sad, sad backward glance as he lifted himself up by the seat of his pants. And I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he heisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And you can see the Lorax. He does look pretty sad, doesn't he? And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with one word: unless. Whatever that meant. Well, I just couldn't guess. But that was long, long ago. But each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years, while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart. And there it is. Unless. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So, catch! Calls the Onceler. He lets something fall. It's a truffula seed. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water, and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack, then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. And that's the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the Lorax. I know that I love the Lorax. I hope you're having a very good Earth Day. I miss all of you. Please keep up your learning. I know it's hard to be away from school, but what we're doing is helping other people from getting sick. You guys are basically heroes because you're staying at home and you're learning from home instead of being at school. I know that's hard and it's scary and it's confusing, but I'm very, very proud of you. So keep up the great work. Keep your brains and your bodies healthy and growing and learning and moving. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.